One of the best parts of life on the road isn't the places, it's the people.
Look who it is!
We're back on Florida's Space Coast for VanFest LIFTOFF 2026, surrounded by hundreds of travelers, weekend adventurers, and full-time nomads we call friends. For an unforgettable weekend. From van tours and workshops and shenanigans during the day to live music, dancing, campfires, and a whole lot of laughter after dark.
Whoa, let's keep it PG!
This is the kind of community that keeps calling us back. With unusually cold temperatures and rain in the forecast, we weren't sure what to expect this year. But nothing could take away from what makes this gathering so special.
Now, have you ever been on the roof of a van?
I have not! This is my first time.
All right.
I'm excited.
It's a nice view up here. VanFest 2026.
That's right, VanFest!
Come along as we experience VanFest LIFTOFF and the people who make van life more than just a way to travel.
All right, good morning, everybody.
Good morning, you guys. We are super excited to be kicking off what I like to call van life gathering season in Florida. It's one of our favorite times of the year. We are at VanFest. It's the first event of the season. We are in Melbourne, Florida at Space Coast Daly Park. This is the fourth VanFest that we've been to, the third in Florida. It's a lot of fun. Things are looking a little different this year, though. First of all, it's been super cold. Last week, before we got here, it was actually below freezing, and we've never experienced that in South Florida. And then this week, it's also been cold. It's been really cold since we got here on Wednesday to help set up. On Thursday morning, we got up, and it was not only cold, but it was rainy. And it's been a little chilly here in the van, too. It actually, at night, it's been getting down in the 30s. We've been hanging around with our friends around the fire to get warm in the van. When we got up in the morning, the first morning, it was 45 degrees up here, 55 degrees up here where we sleep. So it was a little chilly. Steve is cooking breakfast here in the van this morning, and that helps a lot. It gets the van a lot warmer, a lot quicker. The sun is also out, so we've got the window covers open in the back. The sun's beating down. Our kitty has loved that. And it's the weekend, so VanFest is open to the public, and there is a lot of fun stuff going on. So we're going to show you around and share some of that with you. So this is our VanFest neighborhood this year. In front of us, we have Boondocking with Boomer. In front of him is Bill and Christina, Every State Park and Goodnight Trail. Behind us, we have Charlie Grace with her smiley face flag flying, and behind her are the Steelies with their pirate flag. It's a super fun neighborhood.
Cat's like, what?
What is going on?
Look at here's Marvel, one of our other favorite kitties. Pretty boy. Hi, Marvel. Hi. So there are lots and lots of vans here. We are heading to see Michelle and James. It's Steve and Audra! Hey! So we had to come over and see Michelle and James. You might recognize them. Last year we met Michelle at VanFest. She'd already followed us on YouTube. She's got her own channel, Adventure number 9.
Yep.
And then we traveled with them in Michigan. You might remember they took us on that crazy road.
Sorry about that.
But then we looked for rocks, and I had found a rock that I really liked, but she liked it, and it was a little big, so I gave it to her. Look what she brought me this year. She had polished it, and it is absolutely beautiful.
It's absolutely stunning. We found it on Lake Superior, and at the mouth of the Two-Hearted River, and the green is epidote, jasper, and quartz inside of it. That's the white stripes are the quartz.
So pretty.
It's one of the most stunning rocks I've ever seen. And when you couldn't take it with, I started polishing it, and it kept going, go back to Audra, she'll really like it. And James even said, he goes, you should give that back to Audra. And I'm like, yes, I know.
And yours, she's got one here on her necklace that looks kind of similar.
Yeah, and I found
the same place.
I found this at the same place. Yep, I found this one at the same place.
Yeah. So that was really fun. So we wanted to show you guys that.
Yeah.
All right.
And watch Steve and Audra. They're awesome.
Yes.
The gates opened to the public and the scheduled events of the day kicked off. We took some time to check out some of the many vans, buses, and other tiny homes on wheels. One of our new friends this year is Elisa from Explore RX, who also travels full-time.
All right, we're checking out some vans. Look at this beautiful van.
This was her first time attending a van life gathering, and we loved getting to know her. Her van build is so beautiful, with a clean, well-thought-out design and some decorative touches that I love, particularly the botanicals. How impressive that she did most of the build herself. Last year, we met up with our friends Henry and Wendy as they were working on their van build. It was awesome to finally see their finished build here at VanFest. We love their layout and all the personal touches that give a personality perfect for them as they travel full-time. And more bonus points. They have plants in their van too. I love it. I loved the retro style of this van, and it had accessories with my favorite color, aqua. It's really neat seeing people's creativity and individuality displayed in their van builds. Each van is so different and unique. The beauty of an event like this is that we all come for different reasons. For us, we're here to spend time with friends, connect with this beautiful community, and meet some of you. But for those interested in getting started in van life or looking for ideas for their setup, there are lots of great resources. There are van builders to talk to, components to consider, accessories to peruse, and even camper vans to rent if you're not ready to buy. And of course, most any person with a rig is happy to answer any questions you might have. This event is the perfect platform for everyone to show off their rigs. Something great about VanFest is that not only are there vans, but there are also lots of other rigs. Buses, ambulances, box trucks, truck campers, car campers, Class B and CRVs, and more. It's so interesting to see how other people live and travel. The beauty is that everyone can do what's best for their preferences and lifestyle. And there are rigs that run the whole gamut in cost, from simple builds to luxury options. While we were looking at builds and checking out the vendors, there were also workshops and other activities going on.
Because if you are not tethered, then you can get lost. And I don't want you to get lost. And that tethering, like a human being holding that tether, having fun up there playing with that stuff.
Next up, we had an appointment for a fun taste test.
All right, everybody, we're going to try wrap snacks for the first time with this great group. They are wrappers, and this potato chip company asked them for their 2 favorite flavors. They mash them up, and then there's the result. So we're going to do a taste test and tell you what our favorites are.
So the first is Rick Ross Sweet Chili Lemon Pepper. Wrap snacks is somebody got together with wrappers and he had them pick their 2 favorite flavors. He combines them into one chip. So you get some really weird flavors. Well, I was going to tell them when to come back, but since somebody was so just a few minutes late.
I don't know.
For the one you didn't, 2 thumbs down.
Do you want to?
Does this van get voted on?
No, but not us. Give it to
Which one's the best?
Honey barbecue is the best.
Which
And
honey
this is
barbecue?
how we do it.
Which one is Christina's favorite? That's hers. She likes the one with the ranch.
So we believe this was the number 1, with the sweet chili lemon pepper being a close second. I didn't like either one of them.
Wrap snack?
Random what?
They're called wrap snacks. Wendy, your bag. Who's gonna win?
All right, look who it is. Here, you guys. Paul and Sarah, PS Adventures.
Hey, Audra.
You guys having fun?
Oh my gosh. Have a blast every time we come here.
You know we do. We love it.
So fun. So fun. All right, and guess what, you guys? I get to go up on the roof of their van.
Now, have you ever been on the roof of a van?
I have not. This is my first time.
All right.
I'm excited.
It's a nice view up here.
I bet. And the sun's starting to set. All right, here we go. Here we go.
You made it. Good job.
Yes. Look at this awesome view. Wow. It's amazing. Thank you, Paul.
Oh, so welcome. You're welcome anytime on the roof.
Love it. Love it, love it, love it. Whoop, whoop. We're gonna rock it out.
Partying on the roof.
Woo-hoo. Yeah.
VanFest 2026.
That's right. VanFest.
I have Audra on the roof. Unbelievable.
I went from a bird's eye view to some country line dancing on the ground.
Trying to line dance.
Then it was time for the highlight of the event for us, hanging out with our friends around the campfire. It was Super Bowl Sunday, but sadly Steve's Eagles weren't playing. Steve checked the game once in a while, but we opted to spend the night here by the fire.
Perfect way.
Oh, I can't go.
The chicken dance. Chicken dance.
I always love getting up in the morning to see the sun rising over a field of vans. There's just something so special about being out before the activities of the day get started as everyone slowly starts waking up. We're always excited for each new day. This year we participated in 2 different workshops. I joined Charlie Grace and a panel of women on stage for a Q&A about all things van life. It was quite an honor to be on stage with these women who have different stories and experiences, and helpful tips and resources to share about life on the road.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're getting ready for the 12 o'clock at the main tent. Women in van life, women, dudes, everybody in van life, come on down, grab a chair. I have a lot of fun stuff, a lot of fun people on the panel, which I'm very excited about.
I'm Audra. I go with the guy over there, Steve, and we travel with our kitty cat.
Honestly, I'm going to say the scariest moment really was to make that decision and actually go full time.
But as far as something different, we use Atlas Obscura. So when we travel, we like to find the out of the way, interesting oddities. We typically don't travel on the interstates. We like to be on the 2-lane roads, and we can often find some quirky little things to fill our day. So that's the app that we use pretty often for that.
As we're talking about money, I just want to give a shout out. Steve and Audra are going to do a talk at 3 o'clock over in the big tent. They're going to talk about a van life on a shoestring and budgeting. So that's a really good talk to attend. So
After the Q&A, Steve and I shared our experience and tips at a workshop for doing van life on a budget and the flexibility of travel when you don't have to make camping reservations in advance. We enjoyed sharing and were overwhelmed by the number of you who came out and who we were able to meet then and throughout the whole weekend. And then we were back at our friends Gray and Grumpy's van for another night around the fire.
Well, it all started in the 3rd grade.
At band camp? We all ask Steve questions. Where is Steve's favorite bench?
He's not even listening. Henry?
I'm here with Zim USA.
Hey everybody, Bill loves hugs.
Steady there.
Whoa, let's keep it PG.
Each night, the number of people and fires grew as we gathered around to warm up and connect with our fellow nomads. And of course, laughter was always involved.
What do you got there?
What is this?
Homemade cookies for Paul's birthday.
Chocolate chip.
Chocolate chip cookies.
Chocolate chip.
You like it? Happy birthday, Paul.
Thank you.
Happy birthday, Paul.
After a full day of activities, we ended the night with some music and dancing.
Good morning, you guys. The last morning of VanFest. Alright, so VanFest is coming to an end. It's all happened very fast this year. So Lance and I have been walking every morning. Well, except for the first morning we didn't, right? It was it was rainy.
Oh yeah, rainy.
So we're doing our walk this morning. Last look at all the vans. Hopefully socialize a little bit while we're on our walk.
What?
Get some exercise though, and then socialize a little bit. So here we go.
We want to socialize with us. You have to walk with us.
Who's in here? It's One Beer Joe.
Hey, good morning, guys. How are you today?
Okay, good morning. Look who it is. And we got Sprocket Van over there, but they're hiding. Oh, and there's Paul. Good morning, guys. All right, well, Carolyn has joined us for a morning walk. She's finishing up her breakfast. And what are you having?
I'm having blueberry goat cheese on a Triscuit.
And where did you get that?
Aldi's.
Aldi.
They have the best cheese selection.
They do have good cheese. It's because they're a European-based company. They got the good stuff.
Cheese that is affordable.
You don't have plastic function.
Yes. Good morning.
She's got a.
What you talking about, honey?
She's got a skydiving pack on her front.
Carolyn's the kitty whisperer. Aw, hi, pretty kitty.
Oh yeah.
There's the guys.
How are we doing?
There they are. Now we got a beauty shot of Tim.
Oh, thank you, Audra.
All right, our numbers have grown. We've got Elisa here with us now. Good morning, everyone. Trying to get some steps in. We keep getting stopped and we keep talking, but we're gonna get a little bit more exercise in. Look who's up. Should we take bets on what his hat says?
I'm up. I want to get his hat.
It's already been bumped a little bit.
Exit stage left.
It has been?
Yeah, a little bit.
Oh, man. What's that?
So our walking crew has multiplied. We've got more here, and then we found Steve up. Look at him. And he's been changing what his hat says all week because he now has a hat that he can change with dry erase marker. So now he's exit because we got to exit soon. So our walk took about over 2 hours this morning. Talked to a bunch of people. Everybody's packing up, pulling out. It's always the sad time of VanFest, but we have had an absolute blast. I get back to the van. What is this on our windshield? Oh, it's a $200 violation. What is this? Over the cute limit, Steve only.
Yeah, that's true.
Excessive texting. Insufficient laughing. We haven't laughed enough. Oh, Audra only. Yeah, what is this? I'm most offended by the inappropriate dance moves. I've got the good dance moves. That's too funny. There goes Neil. Oh, everybody's starting to leave. Bye, Chris. People are leaving.
Hoping next year's Super Bowl is.
Bye.
Joy in the journey.
Oh man, the hard goodbyes.
We'll see you in a few weeks, I'm sure.
That was great.
Yeah. Can you tell the difference between my legs?
Look at these people hard at work.
That Brett, he's smarter than the average person.
Only Brent.
Those of us who have dirty hands.
All right, let's see the proof. Let's see the proof.
Were you dirty? Look at the nails. There you go.
I don't know. She says she was doing work. I don't know. So what's going on here?
Well, our battery is kaput. Time has come once again to use our jump box to get her started.
So we finally got our jump box, like a lot of you recommended. Yeah, our battery, she's dying. So we've been having to do this a few times lately. I had a feeling after being sitting here for the cold and all the different weather extremes that we'd have some trouble. Definitely time for a new battery.
All right.
Gonna try to start it up. Yep. The last few times it's been pretty fast. Hopefully that'll be the case and we won't be stuck sitting here. The jump pack really has been amazing. It's amazing how quick it is when we hook it up. When we've used jumper cables with other people, it has taken way longer, like 15-20 minutes sometimes before the battery actually will start. So we're glad to have the jump pack for sure. Here's Gary's Tootsie. Bye. Bye, Lance.
One of these things is not like the other, and I'm sick and tired of it. And these guys can't get their act together, so Steve and Audra are gone from the rivet board.
Oh, no. Now we have a sticker instead of a business card, and it's beautiful. We've been waiting for this for a long time. Here we go. Do we need a drum roll? Right.
Nice and crooked.
We are honored to finally make the board.
Close now. You came near me. Look what this is. Hi, Mia.
Called head nod.
Hi, Mia.
Well, VanFest was a lot of fun, but it sure was cold.
Yes, it was. And unfortunately, because it was so cold, there were some things that had to be canceled, such as the costume party, which these crazy glasses were for. They were given to us by our patrons, Ron and Ginger. So here they are. This is what you would have seen if we did the costume party. But with how cold it was, we were really glad to be able to be by the campfire at night. And that became one of our favorite things about the event. We loved seeing how each night there were more and more people. People brought their fire pits, so we had lots of different fires going. Definitely a highlight for us.
VanFest was a whirlwind of activity for us this year, between volunteering for the event itself, doing our workshops, hanging out with friends, and of course, meeting you guys.
What we love the most about these van life gatherings is that we get to hang out with our amazing friends in the van life community. We get to get a peek at how other people are doing this life, and we get to meet a lot of new people.
One of the more special things is that those of you who watch our videos came up to us and introduced yourselves, and that really means the world to us.
And despite him looking absolutely ridiculous in those glasses, he really does mean that.
Don't let the glasses fool you. I really do mean it. We want to say a special thanks to Lance and Jess for putting on this event every year. It's a lot of fun. Thank you.
And the next VanFest event is going to be in Cape Cod, Massachusetts. It's Escape to the Cape, August 20th through 24th. If you plan to attend, you can actually save 10% when you register with our code, Steve and Audra. That's a lot of savings. For us, next we're heading to some more van life gatherings here in Florida. That's Schoolie Swarm and Peace, Love, and Vans. As we close out this video, here are just a few of the photos that capture some of the memorable moments from this event. If you enjoy our videos, please consider becoming a patron by using the link on the screen that we've also included in the video description, along with information about today's adventure and our channel. A special thank you to all our patrons. We appreciate your ongoing support. Thanks for coming along with us on this van life adventure. Please take a second to hit the like button below, leave a comment to let us know you're watching, and click that subscribe button if you haven't already. Don't forget, you can also connect with us and see my photos of the places we visit on our Facebook and Instagram.